lovely to see you both. Obviously, we're still reeling, Kath, from the fact that you were mercilessly thrown out of the competition far too early. Did you get over it okay? Was it all right? Or is it because I've worked with a few people that are still struggling years later. How are you feeling?
We're just about getting over it, aren't we? No, I mean, we would have liked to have stayed a little bit longer.
Of course.
We kind of thought we had another couple of weeks in us, so we were gutted. Of course we were, but it's just the nature of the show, isn't it? And that was my hardest dance. It was my, I hold my hands up, I really struggled with the cha-cha.
Yeah. Were you nervous about it, Johannes, because you knew that it wasn't necessarily Kath's sort of best dance?
Best dance. You know what? I was, and I think we both knew. But still, that said, I think her potential was. Yeah, it was. She was a force to be reckoned with. But Mike did not put a foot wrong that day.
In the dance, yeah, up against Mike Bushell, weren't you?
Yeah, I felt for him because he got so much stick, but he nailed that routine. In fairness,
it's amazing.
I think people thought you were safe. I think that's what it was. Do you know what I mean?
So they hadn't voted.
In the voting, because I think you were so popular and people thought you were safe, and they were suddenly like, oh, flipping heck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they would have liked
all it takes is one dance that you feel that is difficult for you, and I had a rib injury, and those things combined, it's just the way it goes, unfortunately.
But not just a rib injury, your rib had popped out?
Just popped out, babes, casual. So they were literally, I was in physio about half an hour before we went on stage trying to manipulate my rib back in. So when they were like, you looked a bit cautious in this dance, I was like...
There's a reason for that.
So, but, it is just the way it is. And we had the best time, didn't we? We just loved it. So to get the chance to do it again now on the tour...
Yes. I mean, that's the
amazing.
great thing, because then you've got, hopefully, I would imagine, I didn't do the tour, is all of the fun without the pressure of being judged in that way.
Which is lovely. And the opportunity to be with this man again for 5 weeks. And the show that they've put together is just incredible, isn't it?
Oh, my gosh.
So what can we expect, Johannes, from...
Just that little flash of the cast there, I think. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. It's an extravaganza. And, I mean, to have them come back and with the Strictly Pros, you guys are in for a treat. I recommend that everybody comes out and actually watches it. The music selection, the way the choreography has been put together. I mean, Jason Gilkison is just phenomenal. And what they've created, you'll see. I think this is the best yet.
It's fabulous. And we've got our first relaxed performance as well.
Yeah, can you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, so that will be in Nottingham on the 5th of February, the matinee performance. And it's just because everybody loves Strictly, everybody. So it's to make it more inclusive. So, if people with learning difficulties or autism, perhaps. So the house lights will be left on. There won't be any loud bangs. There'll be extra help on hand. People can roam around if they want to. So it's just it's the first time they've done it, isn't it? It's much more accessible, which is fantastic.
Great. Absolutely brilliant.
There was, all sorts of exciting things happening in the series. One of the things that struck me initially, Johannes, was when you danced with Graziano, that moment together, which was such a sort of, unfortunately, it's taken till 2019 for us to have two men dancing together, or same-sex couple dancing together. It was the first time they'd done it. An amazing moment for you. I imagine you really loved it.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, for the fact that I was doing it with my best friend was everything. We danced every single day. So that was nothing new between me and Graziano. And for the fact that it was so well received, I believe, it's humbling, and it's lovely to be living in such progressive times.
Yeah, and we're seeing a Dancing on Ice now, of course. They've got a same-sex couple on Dancing on Ice, and they danced last week for the first time, Kath. And I guess for the cast as well, because you guys know what is happening and sort of the impact this is going to have, it's quite an important thing to be seen, and it has impact on you as well.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, I can't believe it's only just happening, if I'm honest.
That's the weird thing. Yeah.
How wonderful. And like you've just had the opportunity to dance with your best friend. So more of that, please.
Yeah.
And what has it done for you? Because we all saw you having fun, and the experience is so huge of being on Strictly. It isn't just the dancing, is it? It's the intimacy with your dance partner. Ben and I have talked about this before. You don't get as close physically and emotionally with the people you dance with anybody else in the walk of life. And I think it can give you a boost of confidence in a way.
Oh, this man has buckets of sass. And when I started Strictly, my confidence was quite low because I'd had an injury. I wasn't able to train for a long time. And I really felt like Johannes gave me my confidence back. And I got there and I was like, oh, you know, I've got big legs, I've got a big bum. And he was like, girl, you've got big, strong, sexy legs. Own it, go for it. And I was like, yes. And it just made me more grateful for what my humble body could achieve. And dancing is so joyous. It's a brilliant form of exercise. And I just can't recommend it enough. I'm addicted. I mean, I'm really going to get on his nerves because every time I'm in London, I'm like, can we waltz? Can we pass them?